Hey, it's Candy, it's Emily. In today's tutorial, I'm showing you how to make a Pacman Ghost, which looks like this. Um, you're gonna be sorry about the block right there. You're gonna need 19 of one color for like the outer part, and then two colors for the eyes. And I'm gonna be using a friendship bracelet string because I can't find my needles because I had like a whole pack of them and I can't find it. So I'm just going to be using friendship bracelet string. It's just kind of like thread, but it's stronger and more thicker, so it won't break as easily. But it's like flexible as a sewing string. And if you hear a song playing background, it's Avril Lavigne. I don't know if you hear it though. Avril Lavigne, Skater Boy. Okay, so you take 19 beads, as I said, as your outer color, which I'm just going to be using blue, I guess. Blue here. Okay, so it's just like a peyote stitch. Some people do it different. I usually, what I do is I take my string like that in half. That's how I'll fold it. And then you just, okay, so you take the two ends of your string, and then you thread on 2 beads of the outer side color, which like the ghost part, not the eyes. Thread 2 on, like put 1 bead on one string and 1 bead on the other. And then you pull it so it goes to the middle, like that. And then, but you still take your strings and hold it, fold them in half, so it'll just be like that. And then now you take both of your strings and you thread your next blue bead, or whatever color you're using. So you thread both strings through it, make sure both of them go through it. So it's going to look like that. Looks like a triangle kind of. Okay, so do that again. Take 1 bead, thread it on one string, thread it on another string, and thread the next bead on the other string. And then you take your next bead again, your next one, thread it through both of the strings. So it's basically just doing a peyote stitch. Now it's looking like this. This bead, sometimes the bead at the end, it already sticks out. Goes the other way. All you do is just flip it the other way. So then next, just thread on 2 more beads of the color that you're using. On, like I said before, thread 1 bead on one string and thread the next bead on the other, and pull it down. Okay, and now you're just gonna, what I usually do is I just tie it off the end, make sure it's pretty tight. Oh, and I'm just saying, these are like, I don't know the name of them, maybe, but tell me in the comment below. It's like the silky color beads, like, I don't know what they're called. So now it's gonna look like this, and that's what that part's gonna look like. And now you're gonna start working up. So now you take one of the strings and you thread it through the bead. Like, you can go here or here, but it doesn't matter which way you go. But just take your string and I'm just gonna thread it through the top bead. It's right there. And then just like you do a cuff or a peyote stitch, I want you to fill these 2 with blue like you would usually do. So do that and I'll come back. And while I'm doing this, I'll just say, yeah, I'm sorry that I can't like speed things up. It's because I have a very old computer. Mine actually just broke and we had to get a new one. My dad brought a new one over for us. And so I'm getting a laptop for, well, I had to save up money from my birthday and Christmas, and then Christmas my mom's gonna go get me a laptop. Okay, so this is what it's gonna look like right now. Okay, so I threaded on the 2 beads. Next you're gonna thread on, you're gonna thread on another bead with the string you just used. But don't like thread underneath a bead or anything like that. So just thread it on. So it's gonna look like that. And then you take the string that you haven't been using and just thread it. See, this is the string I've been using right here. This is one I haven't been using. The one you haven't been using, just take it and thread it through the bead. So here's what it looked like. It went through. First I threaded it through the string I've been using. Then I take a string I haven't been using and threaded it through the bead right there. And then all you have to do is just pull it like that. It might turn, but in the end it'll work out and stay. So you might have to fix it sometimes, but make sure it's not pulled that tight or it's gonna go like that. So now with the string that's sticking out right here, not this one, the one that's sticking out right here, you're going to throw on your eye color, which I'll just be using yellow or green, and you only need 2 colors of the eye color. So you take your string that I just showed you that you have to use and just thread it through the next 2 beads. Okay, so now it looks like this. And see, I just threaded on the 2 eye colors. And now you can take either string you want, it doesn't matter, and just thread on 2 more. 3 more of the body color. So you can use either string, which I'll just use the right because I'm more comfortable with it. I just love this song. Yeah, it's kind of hard to get the string through. There. And like sometimes it might turn out like that. All you have to do is pull the string that's on the edge, and then see, it'll stick together. So I'll thread on the next 2 more beads of the body color. Okay, never mind, I lied. Just thread on 2 beads of the body color. Right there. And then remember what we did before, you take the string you've been using and thread the body color on. And then, so it's gonna look like that. Then you take this string and thread it through the blue bead, going this way. So it's gonna look like that. So now you just take your string that you just threaded through, and you thread on the 2 more body colors. Okay, so now it's gonna look like this. Doesn't really look like a Pacman Ghost yet. But now you can take either string that you have. I'm just gonna take the one that I've been using, and then you thread it through the bead that's right here. This one. So you take your string and thread it through there. So it's gonna look like that. Now you thread on your next color bead, which is your body color, and thread it to the next one like you do with a cuff. You might have to fix it a little bit, like pull the strings so it gets tight. Everything gets tighter. See, it's kind of like tie the strings together like you would do for a single or cuff or anything like, I mean a single, not a cuff. Because this is my first Pacman Ghost. Veronica gave me one in the beginning when she first showed me candy. She gave me a Pacman Ghost. Yeah, that works out. Okay, so now we're just gonna have to cut off the extra string. This is what it's supposed to look like when you're finished.